Well, hello and welcome back to the Chamber Vibes podcast. I'm your host, Foster Garrett, Director of Marketing and Events for the Bedford Area Chamber of Commerce. If this is your first time listening to the podcast, welcome. Let me just tell you what's going on. So every week I interview a different chamber member to find out what they do and why they do it, recorded right here in beautiful Bedford, Virginia, broadcasting on Grove Street FM, and brought to you by Media Squatch. Before we get to the actual podcast, though, I do want to tell you about one of our upcoming events, which is actually next week. So next Thursday, we will be having a Live at 5 evening networking event from 5 to 6 p.m. at the Peaks Retreat and Adventure Center in Thaxton. If you haven't been to the Peaks Retreat, or if you haven't even heard about it, this is an excellent time to come check it out. I was actually there yesterday, getting to play some of their games and checking out their facility. They have 66 acres of all sorts of amazing, adventurous things to do for all ages, from summer camps to corporate retreats. They have a lovely sports court area. They have a sunset stage. They have a 40-foot gravity zip line, a rock climbing wall, a pool, you name it, they probably have it. And they're putting in even more things. And they'll have some games like cornhole and all those great things set up for us, both inside and outside, so that we can kind of network and have a great time of really enjoying and experiencing the peaks while we're there. So that is May 23rd from 5 to 6 p.m. It is free and open to the public. You don't have to be a chamber member to come. You're more than welcome to bring the whole family because it is after hours. But we hope to see you there. There will be refreshments for everybody. And all of our networking events are really relaxed and casual. So it's a great way to build your business by expanding your professional circle, but also just to meet new people and expand your personal circle as well. There might be people working in the Bedford area or living in the Bedford area that show up to these events that could be your best friend or a great new contact for your work. So I really hope to see you there. You can find more about this Live at 5 and all of our events on our calendar of events on bedfordareachamber.com. And if you have any questions, I'll drop our phone number and all that good stuff at the very end, so make sure to listen all the way through. But without further ado, please allow me to introduce today's guest, Jeff Hallower with Virginia Furniture Market. Welcome to the podcast.
Hey, good morning, Forrest. How are you?
Good, and you got my name a little mixed up, but I'll forgive you this time.
What did I say?
You got me confused with Forrest. It's all the same letters. You know, it's crazy what people will call me. My last name is Garrett. People think I'm a man all the time.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I know you pretty well, Jeff, so I'm going to forgive it. If I didn't know you, I'd be a little hurt. But before we kind of get into the question and answer, can you just tell me a little bit about your background and about your business?
Okay, yeah. So I'm Jeff Hallower. I'm a store manager at Virginia Furniture Market in Bedford. I started out as a salesperson, and now I'm one of the managers. And we have a great team. We love serving the community. I graduated Liberty High School.
Nice.
Been traveled quite extensively. I lived in Hawaii for 8 years.
Oh, wow.
Which is kind of crazy, but I moved back to Bedford. My parents live here. My family lives here.
Mm-hmm.
So I do my best to help out with the community.
That's awesome. It's crazy. Like I say this like every single week, but to hear people's journey of like how they started here and they ended up back or found Bedford, it's really interesting. But if I lived in Hawaii, I probably would have stayed in Hawaii, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, it's it's a beautiful place, and the people there are beautiful, and but it's expensive.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's far from Virginia.
Very true.
I love the mountains.
I do too. I was just talking to Woody about wanting to live like on a beachside town or something, or just waterfront, but you know, you give and take things,
right? And
the mountains are they're so core to Bedford, and they're just so beautiful. I can't imagine not looking out to the horizon and not seeing them, honestly.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a one of a kind place.
It really is. So tell me a little bit about Virginia Furniture Market.
So Virginia Furniture Market is a family-owned and operated business. We started in 1997 in Rocky Mount, Virginia, and we have grown. And since then, we now have 9 stores.
Oh, wow.
We have decorator's outlet. We have our crafted store, which is all American handmade crafted furniture. We have 2 mattress stores, one in Roanoke and one in Rocky Mount. Our inspired store, which is has designated consultants and designers to help make your interior one of a kind. We have our Christiansburg, which is our largest showroom. It's 65,000 square feet.
Oh, wow.
And then we have Rocky Mount, which is our original location, and then our Bedford showroom, which is right here on Independence Avenue.
And that's where you work.
And that's where I work. So we have 5 core values. It is honesty, integrity, positivity, teamwork, and relentless forward motion.
Nice.
And in spirit of relentless forward motion, we are getting to remodel the Bedford store next month.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Yeah, so I'm
That's
looking forward to that. We are the region's furniture store.
Mm-hmm.
Within half a mile on 220, we have 6 stores, so you can find anything that you need at Virginia Furniture Market. So, we are, like I said, family owned and operated, and with Memorial Day coming up, we want to thank our veterans and our those that gave the ultimate sacrifice. That's what Memorial Day is about. It's not just about a sale. Especially here in Bedford with the D-Day Memorial, we are, as a family-owned company, we are deeply rooted with the veterans and our troops. So,
yeah, and I'm going to stop you for a second because I'm getting a lot of great things from you. But what you said at the beginning, and this connects to the core values of your company, you have an amazing team.
Yes, we do.
And you really do. I've been to your store a couple times, and we were there for an event around this time last year.
It was, yeah.
And the hospitality was just off the charts, and not just in a formal, like, this is my job way, but everybody there was just so excited to have us there and took really good care of us. And I just think that's so excellent.
Well, I appreciate that. We do. We have a lot of long timers. It's hard to say that nowadays, I think,
It is.
So we've got 3 people that have been with us for 5 years. My office manager has been there for 10.
Oh, wow.
Ever since we opened. I've been there for 8. Mandy's been with the company for 5 years. And then, we have another one 3 years and 1 year. So
nice.
Yeah.
Good
and
mix.
They're all invested in the community. Most of them live in Bedford or Lynchburg, Forest. And, we love making connections with our customers.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing is I live in Bedford. The worst thing I can think of is walking down the street and someone say, "Oh yeah, I was in your store the other day and it was terrible." I'm what? No, that never happens. Which is an awesome thing.
Yeah. And I've heard you talk a little bit before about making those relationships with people, the people that keep coming back into the store throughout the different stages of their lives.
Yeah. So I've, many customers that I've talked to that, when I first met them, they were just graduated high school. Then, I met a girl. We got moved in together, so they bought more furniture for that. Then they come back. They got married. Then they bought a house, and then they bought a nursery for their newborn kids. So it's, it's awesome just to see the journey of your customers.
Yeah, and I think it's so cool. Like, they've had that experience with your team. They keep coming back.
Right.
They love the quality of the product. They love the customizability of the product, and it makes all the way around, like, for a great experience for both you and them. Because who doesn't want to love their job every day?
Yeah,
right?
Yes, and I do love my job. And like I said, the biggest part of my job is meeting friends. I don't call them customers. Like I said, I meet them, and then we have a relationship for years. So that's the best part of my job.
And I'm sure a lot of them have seen the store change a lot because you guys have expanded before as well.
Yeah. So like I said, we're always moving forward. So our store has undergone 2 remodels. So when we first opened 10 years ago, we were just you came in on Thursday. We were open Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Oh, wow.
and Sunday. I'm
I
sorry.
didn't know that.
And the furniture you just bought right off the floor.
Mm.
Right, there was no customizability, no nothing. You just came in, picked it up, took it home. That was about 2 years it lasted, and then they were like, "Wait a minute, we need to serve our community a little bit better."
Mm.
So that's when we expanded and made it bigger.
A lot bigger too.
A lot bigger, yeah. I think it was a total of like 20,000. Now we're like close to 37,000 square feet. So
that's so crazy. So can you tell us a little bit about what the goals are with the next remodel?
The next remodel, we're going to be instead of separating our furniture.
Mm-hmm.
So like right now, you can walk into our showroom and you'll see our dining area and our like our flex steel reclining, right? So what we're going to do is going to do more of a streamline. So when you come in, you're going to see a bedroom and a living room and dining room that all correlate.
Gotcha. Oh, that's going to be so cool.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. So like right now when you walk in, like I said, you see just the dining room, and then you see the reclining, then you have your customizable, then you have your your mattresses in your bedrooms. Now it's going to be all spread out. So when you walk in, you're not going to know you can see everything. It's awesome.
That's going to be a really cool experience to kind of walk through.
I'm hoping it's going to have everybody loves our store, and I like our store, and I like our flow, but I think it's going to be more of a, like I said, I don't know, feng shui flow.
Yeah. It's always good to have a change too.
Yeah, it is. And, our company sees our store as growth potential. And, that's why they're investing in it. So that makes me proud. So,
you guys have a lot of different types of stores. And of course I love the Bedford store.
Right.
You're our store. But when I go in there, like, not only, like, the vibes are just great. It smells amazing. And when we were there for the event, my mom, she likes to talk to people, but sometimes she can get a little overwhelmed. So her and my partner started going and checking out all the reclining chairs in the store.
Okay.
And it was so funny to just find them, like, really experiencing everything that you guys have to offer. And you said that you're the region's reclining destination, so I think that's just so funny. Like, they just picked up on it immediately.
Yeah, we have we are the first in the United States to have a certain group of furniture. It is actually immersive surround sound and reclining. So it actually Bluetooths to your TV.
Oh my gosh.
And you can actually experience the full theater experience in your living room.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Do you get to use that at work?
Yes, I do. I get to use it a lot. But it has been a great seller for us. It's called the Pinnacle Group, and it has been selling like crazy. Everybody wants that theater experience. Not to mention it also has massage and heat and
all the stuff.
Wireless charging for your phone.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
that's a crazy chair.
Yeah. Well, that's actually a sofa, love seat.
Oh, really?
Recliner. Yeah, it's a whole group and a sectional.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it comes in 3 colors. It's crazy.
So you can really have like your own theater in your home.
Yeah. Yep. And we have it set up at the front of the store. So when you come in, you sit down in it, and all you have to do is touch a button, and the TV comes on, and you're like, "Whoa!" It blows you away. Like I said, it's a great experience.
It's like the ultimate temptation for you to put that at the front.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Yep, and it is. It's right there at the front door.
You come in for work in the morning, you're like, what if?
Yeah, it's yep, go over there and put a movie on, be like, okay.
Yeah, that's so cool. Well, I know you guys are local, family owned. What about your furniture itself? Is it made locally, made in America?
So that's a great question. So we do have custom made furniture.
Okay.
Personalized furniture. That's made right in Tennessee. We also have furniture that's made in Indiana. We have Amish bedrooms. We have Von Bassett bedrooms, which is made here in Virginia.
Cool.
So about 65 to 75% of our furniture is made in the U.S. But with that being said, there is, other furniture, it's Benchcraft and,
Mhm.
that does come from overseas, but it's still great furniture. Um, and it's one of our best selling companies.
Mhm.
Um, so we do now at the crafted store, everything's made in the U.S.
Oh, that's cool.
Um,
And
and
can
it's
you
beautiful.
clarify the crafted store
So
a little bit for
yes, on
listeners?
220, we just opened up last year. We opened up Crafted
Mhm.
by Virginia Furniture Market, and it is solid wood, Amish furniture, live edge. Oh my! You think my store smells great? They actually make cookies.
Really?
Yes, they make cookies to give out to their customers. So it smells
That
fantastic in
sounds
there.
awesome.
But we're the only store of its kind in Southwest Virginia. So you can go in there and everything's made within like 1,000 miles
Oh,
of
wow.
Virginia. So and you can customize bedrooms, dining rooms, everything. And so it is insanely beautiful in there, and the furniture is fantastic.
When I heard about that, I just got so excited because that's like it's I mean every furniture store is an experience, but that's like really like you
Yeah,
said it's one of a kind.
it is. When I went to the grand opening, I was like, what? Because I mean, yeah, you walk in and I mean, just the building itself is beautiful.
Mhm.
And so then you walk in and it's got a beautiful black roof. So basically all you see is the furniture.
Oh, that's so cool.
And and like I said, our owner did an awesome job
Mhm.
um, with our the design and everything with that. And the fact that you can customize everything down to solid wood. I mean, even their upholstery comes from Virginia.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, everything in there. They have Shipman mattresses, which are made in New York,
Mhm.
which those those are all handmade mattresses.
What?
Yeah, one person makes those mattresses. It's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
Whenever
and
whenever I learn about like things like that through this podcast and through the chamber in general, I'm just like kind of blown away because you don't really think about like where your mattress comes from,
right.
but like you can feel the difference.
Oh yeah, and we have at Bedford and all of our other stores we have, Tempur-Pedic, Sealy,
Mm,
and Stearns and Foster, and they're all made in North Carolina.
nice.
So I mean, yeah, um, so all of our, like I said, a lot of our stuff made in the U.S., which is great.
Yeah.
So
Well, you talked a little bit about your upcoming Memorial Day sale.
just a little bit, yeah.
What can people expect from that?
Okay, so we have 60 months financing.
Mhm.
We have mattresses by Sealy, Stearns and Foster, $800 off,
Nice.
with a $300 gift with purchase. We have if you buy $999 in furniture, you get a free cornhole set. It's outdoor furniture,
Nice.
and you get a free $200 cornhole set. It's kind of crazy.
That is kind of crazy.
But we have 60 months at our everyday low price, and then we have 12 months at our cash discounted price. I told you about our Pinnacle set, which is
Hmm.
insane. Um, let's see what else. Oh, and we just designed a new Perfect 30, which is basically we have picked 30 mattresses,
Okay.
um, uh, and each mattress is going to be designed for a certain type of person. So you can find any the perfect night's sleep, and you can go to our website, and it tells you everything about the Perfect 30. And so in my bedding gallery, there's 30 mattresses from Steely, Stearns and Foster, and Tempur-Pedic, and each one is different, and each one is special made for that person's type of sleep.
Interesting.
And
Oh, you're experiencing the train
the
right
train,
now.
yeah.
You won't even
I
hear it
forgot.
when Emma's done with it.
No. So that's going to be another cool thing with our remodel. We're actually getting an arm from Tempur-Pedic, so you can actually, on the mattress, you can raise the adjustable base,
Mhm.
and you'll be able to see the pressure points on the TV right in front of you.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
What you guys are doing with furniture is like actually kind of insane to me.
Yep. And like I said, that's a new technology, and that way we have new adjustable bases with lumbar and Bluetooth,
Mhm.
so you can actually hook your adjustable base up to your TV if you're sleeping in your bedroom. So you can watch, like I said, immersive audio is a new thing. But the new Tempur-Pedic Pro Smart Base also uses megahertz
Mm.
audio signals to actually alleviate headaches.
What?
Oh yeah, yeah,
That is insane.
yeah. So
I feel like I keep saying that, but like, what in the world?
yeah, so that's one of the greatest things about new technology. You know, with everything's moving forward.
Yeah.
And Tempur-Pedic's doing the exact same thing with sleep. And most people spend, what is it, a third of their life
Yeah.
in a mattress. So, you know, when you find a mattress and an adjustable base, and you get a great night's sleep, your whole life is better.
I'm sure. I know there are people out there that are listening to this that haven't changed their mattress in maybe 30 years.
Yeah, and that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Because industry recommends that you change it every 7 to 10 years.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. It's a lot sooner than I think people are expecting to hear.
Well, mattresses come with a 10-year warranty.
Yeah.
Right. And, if used properly, they will last 10 years. But a lot of people don't use them properly, don't rotate them like they should. And,
I know that I don't.
you should rotate it at least once every 3 months.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That way, you get even distribution over the course of it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of people forget, and they put a mattress pad on there, but it's not like a waterproof cover.
Yeah.
And I know it's kind of disgusting, but everybody sweats at night.
No, stop.
I'm just saying.
I know.
So, I mean, that's a big thing. Everybody, sweats at night. So, believe it or not, by the time your mattress is 7 to 10 years old, it weighs twice as much as when you bought it.
That's so nasty. That is so nasty. Oh my God.
Sorry.
You're giving me the ick right now, Jeff. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't do germs. Like, not like I'm a country girl. I can go run around the muck, but like I don't really do like yesterday my dentist was like, yeah, like I haven't had my wisdom teeth out. That's how young I am. But she was like, yeah, so there's like a little gap between that and your other tooth, so there's probably going to be bacteria going down in there at some point. I'm like, we can take it out. Please take it out. So I'm going to be rotating my mattress. I will be looking into getting a new mattress because I'm pretty sure I was just like given mine for free.
Right.
So if somebody hasn't been into your store before, what would you tell them? Like, what's a reason to come down there?
So the biggest reason to come down to our store is just, we have so many different offerings.
Mm-hmm.
Our salespeople are friendly, they're inviting, and they actually care about, their customers. And, even if you don't come down and you want to buy, it's okay. That's fine. We love meeting new people every day. And, I think that anybody that walks into our store, we have, thousands of 5-star reviews online. And it's from people that don't even buy. They just come in and they're like, oh, I was greeted. I said, hey. And the moment they didn't pressure me to buy anything. And when I do want to buy something, I'll come back. Right. And that's what we want. We just want people to know that we're here. A lot of people still, we've been open 10 years, come in and say, I didn't even know this was here. I'm like, what? It's on the main strip. Okay. But a lot of people don't realize that, Virginia Furniture Market is right there. And but I just want them to come in, have fun. We did a great thing for Mother's Day at our store. Every year, my team goes out and they get flowers. And every mother that comes in the store gets a flower.
Oh, that's so nice.
Even if they don't buy, so like I said, we do stuff like that all the time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So,
well, is there anything else you'd like to add?
No. just come down and see us. We're open every day, even on Sunday.
Oh, wow.
But we're open 12 to 5 on Sunday, 10 to 7 on Fridays, and then 10 to 6 every other day.
Nice.
So even with Memorial Day coming up, I don't know. I think just come down and say hi. My name's Jeff. Mandy's my assistant manager, and then we have Dion, Lori, Brian, Leslie, and Jessica. Those are my salespeople, and then Veronica behind the counter, and Donna Snow. We call her Mom. She's been there for 10 years. She's the original OG. Just come on down. We'll have some fun.
Awesome. Well, if you do go down to Virginia Furniture Market in Bedford, which I hope you do, make sure to try out the Pinnacle Collection and let me know how it is.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Because I think I'm going to have to take a trip down there myself, if only to get a new mattress.
Well, we had the chamber, so the chamber leads group for Bedford. I host it at the store, and they come in there, and that's one of the first things they do, sit down right there. So,
of course.
Yep. Before we start the meeting.
Just the daily ritual. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Jeff. This has been awesome.
Thanks for having me. It was awesome.
Of course. Well, if you guys want to learn more about the Chamber, you can call us 540-586-9401, or you can visit our website for more information about our mission and the perks of becoming a member. Also on our website is a full business directory of our membership, which is helpful for finding all sorts of great things in the region, including Virginia Furniture Market. But that's all for today. Thanks so much for listening, and keep an ear out for the next Chamber Vibes podcast.